In this episode, Chelsea battles with the poop tent. Howdy folks. So today we are going to be taking a trip to Sand Hollow down south of Salt Lake City, about 4 hours. So we got everything loaded up. There you go, bud.
All of our time outside all day, doing whatever we like our way. Didn't need a wall to build a new space. Every moment just came together like 2 feet hanging in the water. A few trees stood a little taller. New breeze feels so good. Can't help but remind me that it was a good day. Yeah. Not much to do but just stay.
Oh, we made it. Hey, bud.
And action.
So I just wanted to show this little guy. So what we did was, I don't have this staked down right now, but Chelsea got this, what's the brand on it?
Chloe
Chloe?
and Growy.
Growy. We're not even close. So we have our little fold-up toilet and a buddy heater, and it works really good. It's very private, but I wanted to show you how easy this thing is to fold up when you're done with it. So you basically just fold it in half, and then again, and then you fold this, spin.
Yeah. In and then spin. Yep.
So a few wins and fails for beginner car camping. To start, the stove or the fire pit was a win. If you have room for it, it's awesome because you can warm up as soon as you get out of the car, which is a huge plus. And we found that you can set your percolator on top and it perks really fast. So one thing I want to do with this is I have some square like grating that's got little squares, and I'm gonna cut a circle that you can actually set on these notches. That makes a really flat surface, so it can be removable if you want to use this as a fire pit, if there's like a burn ban or whatever. So I'll be doing that soon, so make sure you watch the upcoming videos. This is the first time we used this stove, and I'm gonna say this was a fail because one, the regulators on this, like, there's no max, so it's like you can burn through a whole bottle of propane in not very long. And it also like messed up this, it like burnt the enamel off of this pan. Yeah, definitely don't get a knockoff. This is like, it looks like a Coleman, but it's not a Coleman. It's just some knockoff generic brand. So, fail. Our poop tent win, huge win. Kelty chair, this was the maiden voyage, and it did great. It's very low profile, very comfortable. The heater was kind of a bust. So this guy was just too big. It's great for emergencies, but I think I'm gonna get the small one, and I think it'll be perfect for our car and like car camping. We were just talking about these, and Chelsea's idea on this is pretty brilliant. She's going to get those vacuum seal bags, so like when you're done camping and all of the sheets and stuff are gross, you just throw it in a bag and they make a 12-volt vacuum, so you can condense all of these down to like a really small bag and then throw it up top on in a grate or something.
Crate?
A crate? What did I say? Grate? Great. So if you're car camping for the first time, those are a few things that we found. This was like the first time we went car camping in the Sequoia. The storage bins were like super awesome. We still had extra space. It's like with anything, the first time you do it, you learn what to do, what not to do, where to put stuff, and all that good stuff. I like that. Now twist. There you go. There you go. Second try it. Bye-bye campground. It's crazy. It's like warm now, but it was cold. I don't know what to wear. Well, thanks for tagging along, guys. We had a really good time. If you're thinking about going to Sand Hollow, there is tons of different terrains there. A lot of sand, a lot of rock. You could take, I was tempted to bring the Sequoia and just do a little bit of rock crawling with it, but since we had the four-wheelers, we just opted for that. But there was a lot of guys in like Jeeps and stuff doing some rock crawling and stuff like that, so tons of terrain. A really cool place. But overall, the Sequoia did really well. It's got 303,000 on it, and it's a tank. So I'm gonna do some future videos specifically on this Sequoia and why it's a super awesome car camping setup. It just has so much space and so many different features that we love about the Sequoia. One thing that we learned on this specific trip was that you can camp pretty much any time of year. We drove, this is like 4 hours south of Salt Lake City. It's like 30 something degrees here, but when we got to Sand Hollow, it was like 60 during the day. Really nice. So it's just a nice reminder that, you know, you can camp any time of year and have a good time. Get out there and enjoy the good old outdoors. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day and happy camping. Later.